Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Dudal Nature Lover. Another video, another week. This is After 30 show, and this is our 5th episode. As you know, we have done 4 episodes so far, and today it's a different day. It's an amazing day because for the 4 episodes we have done, we have been having guests who are single, above 30 years of age, but today it's something different. Our guest is married. Reason the reason why he is here is because he got married after 30, when he was 30 plus, and we want to hear the story. How did he know that he was ready for marriage? How did he know that this was the right person? How was it being 30 plus, not yet married, and still having hopes? Let's hear from him. Welcome so much, Moses.
So, like Miriam said, I'm called Moses Karani Kobia, and I'm married. Now going to be 1 year, the next 3 months.
Congrats.
Yeah, and I lead worship in church. I'm also a business person. Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
Welcome, Sana Moses.
And let me just point this out. I'm married to a beautiful lady. She's called Margaret Wangare Karani. If I didn't say that, najua ningemaliza.
Maggie, at least he has mentioned.
Yeah.
So, guys, thanks so much for coming and for being our guest. You know, we have been having single people, and it's a pleasure to have you as a married guy being our first married guest.
Yeah.
Welcome so much. Thank you for coming. And as we start, I would like to know, Moses, whether as you got married after 30, when
Yes.
you were 30 plus.
Yes.
Before then, did you had a plan like, I would like to, by 27, I'm at 26, I want to be married, and by this age, I want to have kids, and did it work out your way, or how was it?
Miriam, everyone has a plan. Yeah. Everyone has a plan. Even apart from marriage, we all have plans of,
Like-
I'll finish high school, go to college,
Yeah.
and by 24, I have a car or something. I have a big house and a wife and a kid. So as for me, I had, but in my head, I knew it wasn't really a plan,
Yeah.
but I could see myself being married by the age of 28.
28.
Yeah. So it was not really a plan, but I knew that's the time. You see, our society has programmed us in a certain way.
Yeah.
By 28, I should be married or maybe dating. But when I'm so late, I should be married by 29.
Yeah.
But that did not happen. I was in a relationship that I thought actually was heading there. But somehow the relationship ended around 2012 or something. And that person went on and got married to someone else.
How did you feel at that point? Keeping in mind you thought that this is my partner in life, this will be my spouse, and now she's gone.
Let me tell you, this might be surprising, but there was the usual, heartbreak of I've lost, someone I loved.
Yeah.
But really, I didn't feel like this is the end of the world. Actually, I didn't have the pressure of, wow, I'm approaching 30 and she's gone. That's not the pressure I had. The burden I had was, this was a beautiful person, beautiful at heart, but the relationship has ended. So that was really what broke my heart. It was not that, I'm approaching
Age.
30.
It was not
It's
about
getting
age.
late. No, it was, this is a beautiful soul that, has just decided to break up with me. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and after that, know that your plan, okay, not your plan, but in your mind,
Yeah,
you
my
thought that
expectations,
your
yeah.
expectation were
Yeah.
like by 28, you want to get married.
Yeah.
Now here comes you are 29, 30,
Yeah.
and maybe plus, and not yet married, maybe not dating.
Yeah.
Were you dating by the time you were 31, 30?
Okay, no, that's interesting. Yeah, I first dated when I was in high school. Then I dated someone else for a short time. Then it didn't work out. Then I dated that relationship. I'm telling you, it was about to end up in marriage. It didn't work out. From that time, my mind kind of closed up. I thought myself, I need time. And I stayed for 2012, 2013, 2014, or rather 2013, 2014, 2015. For 3 years, I stayed without, thinking of actually 3.5, without thinking of a relationship. Because I said to myself, I need to settle down. I need to be sober. I need to, to make this decision of relationships and marriage when I am not under pressure. So by 30, I got into another relationship at, man, I've been in relationships.
Counting.
So yeah, so 30, 30 what? At around 30, 31, 30. Yeah, 31. At 31, I dated someone for a short time. I don't know if 1.5 years is a short time.
That's not a short time. Especially when you're 30 plus.
Yeah,
That's not a short time.
yeah. So I dated someone, and it didn't work out. Yeah, and it had actually gone far. Let me actually, I'm getting real.
It's okay.
had
You're
actually-
encouraging someone outside there.
Yes, I had actually even started, now thinking of now going for introduction and the Russian stuff when the relationship
What?
ended. Yeah. Yeah.
How was that? Did it not discourage you from like thinking of dating again?
Let me tell you something. There is something that happened to me. I don't know if I'd say happened to me. I listened to a sermon by a pastor called Nick Korir. And he was talking about singlehood. And he talked about singlehood in a way that I had never seen or rather heard someone speak of singlehood. Because our society brands single people as, maybe you're a
Weak.
loser,
Yeah.
there's something wrong with you. But he read the book of First Corinthians, yes, First Corinthians chapter 7. I believe so. Where Paul talks about marriage. He talks about it is good for a man not to marry. That, if I'm not wrong, I think that was the sermon title. Imagine a pastor starts a sermon with, "It is good for a man not to marry."
And that shame you are single.
And yes,
You're from a heartbreak actually.
yes, and someone is telling it's good for you not to marry. And, after the whole sermon, it changed the way I looked at, pressure, from the people around me. Because I had received pressure from a few people in my family. But Paul talks about how precious it is to be single. He actually talks of it as a gift. It is a gift to be single. He says, if you have a gift like this one, I wish you had a gift like mine. So you could stay single, But if you don't have, so it is a gift. And there's another place where Jesus actually talks about it the same way. I think in Matthew chapter 19, Jesus refers to being single as a gift. So when that opened my eyes. I thought, what? I have a gift. And everyone is pressuring me to,
About the gift.
yes, to lay down this gift and walk into something else, which Paul talks about, quite differently in terms of caution. Do not get married. And Paul goes ahead and says there are many troubles in marriage. And I'm someone who really listens to a lot of people. There are speakers I really follow closely, and I happen to listen to another guy called. These are preachers, yeah. So whatever they speak is based on the word of God. I don't just listen to everyone. So this guy is called Maganga. He talks about singlehood as well, and he makes you want to remain single. It makes you value that gift of being single, that you will not look down on yourself because you're not married. If someone asks you, "Hi, kwani wewe kwani hatukuli njahe hatukuli ni?" you will firmly respond to them with confidence, knowing that you're not misplaced by being single. Like you're not doing anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. You are not lost. You're not desperate. You're not less of a person by being single. So I think my desire to know the truth, what does God say about this situation? What does God say about me being single? Yeah? They say, whose report shall you believe?
God's report.
Because
report.
there's a report out there in our society. By this time you should be married. Let me give you a scenario. The first time I received pressure, I remember it was my brother and my sister-in-law. My brother and his wife. And they were telling me, we know of a guy, alicommit suicide juzi because he realized it was too late. He could not get married. He got into depression. I was 28.
28.
Yes. And I'm listening. And they go ahead. They tell me, when you get married early, you will raise your children when you're still young. And you see, I was looking for answers, to all of this. Yeah? And when I found answers, some of the questions, counter questions, I responded with were, if you're telling me to get married so I can have kids and raise them early, what guarantee do you have that when I get married I will have kids? How do you assure me that I will get? What if I get married? Because that's what they call getting married for wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So if I get married because I want a kid and the kid doesn't come,
you have to divorce.
I will have to leave my wife.
Yeah.
So it's like, you need to do this when you're early. So what if I get kids and
you're not married?
No, and they die. It happens.
Yeah.
Last year, but one, I lost my brother together with his two sons.
Only about that.
Yeah, that's a different brother. I lost my brother with his two sons, and that's so sad. But I'm just wondering, if I get married so that I get kids, what if I don't get them? Because I have friends who don't have kids, So I found a way, I kind of sought to get to hear from God. What does God say about my situation? So, like, people have different reasons why they think you should get married. But, like I said again, whose report do you believe? It all comes down to our value system. Why do you do what you want to do? What is informing your decision to get married or not get married? Is it the society? If it's the society, then you will make a wrong decision, because our societies keep changing. So personally, I choose to base my decision on what God says, because the Word of God doesn't change. So if the Word of God tells me that it is a gift for me to be single. Then I took that gift.
So that's helped you a lot about maybe the stigmatization that could have happened
Yes.
and all that.
Yes.
Just because you have reached 30 and still single.
Yes.
The word of God played a big role.
Oh, yes. The word of God played the whole role. That, trust me, I have never, I don't know if that's correct. Yes, I have never succumbed to pressure.
So guys, I think this will be the end of part 1 of our video. Kindly keep it here for part 2. It's coming soon. God bless you. Bye.